no, how am I gonna do this today? Well, this is an example of how I can't use like big cameras and stuff during times like this. One arm with the umbrella, and afterwards I can't use the actual phone to look stuff up and read things. Oh, I guess we'll have to improvise today. Bear with me as usual, it's probably gonna be shaky and I guess the audio isn't as great on this one, unfortunately. You guys want really old school? This is how I did it old school style. It's kind of cool though to have something like this. Like I was thinking of something like this before, except my ideal way to do the videos before was to have all the perspectives, like something flying, following me, but yeah, not around this time, right? Until the tech and stuff becomes better. And like I said, I guess one good thing about losing that camera and stuff like that is this basically opens up the conversation about what would potentially work best for the way I use it. It almost seems like it's wet snow here. Okay, I guess I have no choice. Time to switch the camera and stuff like that, just to talk about the stuff that's on my mind and what I read today. Okay, it's probably gonna be a little weird trying to manage all of this stuff, but hopefully the sound and stuff will be a lot better now. I guess this is a good example in terms of like gear and stuff like that, different environments and situations. I mean, you could have like the best picture quality or whatever, but if you can't use it in every situation, then you know, it's not the best. First things first, thank you very much again for everyone who's trying to help me out with the gear and stuff due to the situation. Again, I was checking my emails in the morning and I was surprised again to see people willing actually to donate money and stuff like that to help me get new gear. And to my surprise, again, well, you guys say that's not a lot, but man, that is a ton. In total so far, if I was to, again, buy the exact same camera at that price at retail, you guys pretty much funded 33% of the camera. I mean, to me, that's incredible. And people from different parts of the world too. Like, I know you guys can't tell, but I'm actually holding like what, 1, 2, 3 stuff here. Okay, that's gonna be difficult, but it's the only way to do it, to read like the stuff that I read today and all that. I'm actually getting stares from people too, like, what the heck is this guy with all this microphone and stuff out here? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do, unfortunately. Not the ideal setup again. I guess things like drone delivery in Canada is basically progressing. Here it says, Drone Delivery Canada launches new cargo model. Condor drone can carry 400 pounds of payload. I think it almost looks like a regular helicopter, huh? It says, unveiled to the public in Toronto, February 19th, the Condor has a wingspan of about 20 feet and is powered by a gas propulsion system. The other models are all electric. They're powered by lithium battery technology. To achieve bigger capacities, bigger distances, we need a different type of propulsion system, and this is a very small engine. It's just a very efficient design. So it's kind of interesting to see the tech and stuff growing in that way. It's kind of interesting how they just went back to like gas and stuff like that. I would imagine there'll be something out there, isn't it, that can like do fully electric or whatever, like with the drones, or just not yet in that way, like commercially. Kind of reminds me of alternative fuel, like here before they were testing these buses with like vegetable oil and like, yes, it works perfect, like this is fantastic, we're gonna roll it out. But as soon as winter came, they're like, we did not anticipate this, like all the oil and stuff like froze or stuff like that, and like they're so disappointed. Just so many factors with, I guess, energy sources, huh? I guess in the US it's gonna be time for drone flyers and stuff to vote or have a public comment about those new proposed rules, I guess, about things like flying at nighttime and over crowds. It says FAA opens comment period for new drone rules. The public comment period closes April 15, 2019. The Federal Aviation Administration is proposing to amend its rules governing small unmanned aircraft systems, including drones, and it wants to hear what you think about it. The rules would allow operations of small unmanned aircraft over people in certain conditions and operations at night without obtaining a waiver. It would also require remote pilots to present their certificates as well as identification to federal, state, or local officials upon request. It will also amend the current 24-month retraining requirement. That's kind of interesting. So you can see even on their tweet, it says, your opinion counts. The comments period is open for the FAA's proposal to allow drone operators to fly over people and at night under certain conditions. Basically go to their site and do all that. It's kind of interesting with things like the retraining and stuff, like to get rid of that, because I know here specifically, like so far it's not out yet, but to my understanding you had to do like some kind of, I guess, catch up like after your 2 years. I guess it's just a way to saying, hey, just to make sure you're still like, I guess, aware of what the rules and stuff are and you still actually know how to fly, I guess. Oh geez, I think this lens all fogging up and stuff like that now. I don't have the ability just to change stuff on the whim and stuff like that. But yeah, they seemed really shocked and stuff like that when I brought the drone back. They seemed genuine and wanting to see what's wrong, so hopefully everything's okay. I did actually again leave them with all my stuff, the whole kit and everything, because what am I going to do with it as well, right? For things like the cameras and stuff like that, once again, everything is open to opinions and so forth. Like for me, I'm just saying based on my experience, so I will look more into things like that GoPro Hero Black and stuff. Funny enough, even with no preview camera on my old one, it's actually easier to determine okay what I'm filming as opposed to something big and clunky that doesn't work like for the environment and stuff. Alright, I guess it's the archive for today, huh? Alright, see you guys later.